All right, we're here with Steven, who is kind of the chief evangelist for Jenny's Tofu, a Chicago-based company. Steven, just tell us a little bit about the company, but more specifically about tofu and why people you think would like it and why they should be eating it.
Thanks for having me. Matthew, I would say in terms of tofu, it's a very versatile food item. I know sometimes people think of tofu as tasteless or it's just a white block, but it really has different textures. Phoenix Beans specifically is located in the north side of Chicago. We make all our tofu on one city block in the north side of Chicago, and we've been there for over 35 years. That's just a small snippet of what our company is about. The owner, Jenny Yang, she's the third owner of it. In fact, she liked the product so much and she lived in a neighborhood that she bought the company. But when you're in that neighborhood, you can smell a slight beanie, sort of a vanilla scent in that neighborhood, and that's from the soybeans. So basically, tofu is all a step away from soy milk. So it's not even the soybeans itself, but it's the soy milk. We add a curdling agent, and after that, we press it. And so all tofu is basically three ingredients: calcium sulfate, which is our curdling ingredient, industry standard, soybeans, and water. So those are the three main ingredients. So it's a very clean product. From there, we have fried varieties as well as our plain variety. And then we also have some that are baked and smoked. For example, we have a 5-spice, which I personally like. It's one of the firmer flavors. It has a little Chinese 5-spice, including cinnamon, coriander, cumin. Then we have a yellow tofu that's baked and marinated in turmeric. But from there, you can have different varieties, and tofu really is about texture. So I would encourage anyone that is interested in tofu to give it a chance. There might be one texture you like or one texture that you didn't have, but think outside the box of just it being a white tasteless block. So we have some fried varieties. In fact, it has that little skin that some people prefer. So all our product, you don't necessarily have to press or drain or do anything. You can eat it straight out of the package. With that being said, it's just a matter of what your personal preference is. We even have tofu noodles that we made into, basically it's one of our firmest tofus. We put it through a noodle machine. You don't even boil them, you can eat them out of the bag. Add your favorite salad dressing or vinaigrette, and it's a great protein source. In fact, what a lot of people eat tofu for is as a protein substitute. I would say eat tofu as part of a balanced diet, and instead of eating meat one day, substitute for tofu. And it provides, especially with the noodles, for example, it provides a great alternative in terms of for protein. Outside of that, all tofu, like I said, is one step away from soy milk. So keep that in mind as you're having tofu, and just think about the different textures. So don't give up on it, and there are different textures, and that's what I would say. We offer some pre-marinated salads, one of our most popular ones being our spicy stir fry. So that's one pre-marinated salad. But if you like to cook and you're adventurous and try the different textures, what we made with the pre-marinated salad of the spicy stir fry, which is in our website. Our website is phoenixbean.com. In that website, it also has a recipe for that one of our most popular salads, that the aforementioned one, and that was made using our fried extra firm. So that is the one that tofu product that we use for a lot of our stir fries. So that's something maybe you can try at home. But if you want to control your oil levels or you want to pan fry it yourself, you can use our extra firm. But our base product of our extra firm, or what most people think of as the plain tofu, we have in fact 4 levels of firmness. I have found, being Asian, I grew up eating a lot softer ones, so it varies. We have 4 levels of firmness. We have an extra firm, firm, a soft, and those two are usually in water baths, and then an extra soft, which is almost like a pudding. So that's the range of our plain product, and that's the basis of where all our tofu products are from. Outside of that, like I said, we also offer soy milk. We have a sweetened and non-sweetened soy milk, and we also have bean sprouts. So that pretty much gives you the gamut of all our offerings in our company, and it ranges from over almost like, I want to say 30 items, including our salads, to anywhere to our base products and our packaged goods. We do sell to anywhere from mom and pops. We really are, what was once a one storefront, we have almost probably our neighbors probably feel like we've taken over the block in Chicago. So we're now in, I want to say, 6 to 7 city lots from being one taking the space of one. So we're definitely expanding, and so we'd love to engage you more about what you can do with tofu. So feel free to reach out to us at phoenixbean.com.
Well, Stephen, this is a great little overview you provided. Here we're at Plant-Based World Expo. I should have mentioned that at the beginning. Just one other question. What is your best-selling product?
So our best-selling product, in terms of pre-marinated salads, is our spicy stir fry. And if you ever try it, you'll know why. In terms of our base product, I know sometimes our extra firm doesn't get because it's just a plain, but our fried extra firm, which I said was what is used for a lot of our salads, I think people like that skin, and like I said, it's really about the texture thing, so our fried extra firm gets a lot of play, but I personally love our smoked 5-spice with, it's one of the firmest textures, and it has Chinese 5-spice. So those are probably 3 items, but very different, and I don't think it gets a good fair shake, is our tofu noodles. So that you can eat straight out of the package. It's a little different texture, but you could have that cold or hot. Don't boil them. But those are probably 4 items that I would say are probably give you a good idea of the range of our items in terms of firmness. That being our smoked 5-spice, our base product of our extra firm, and the corollary is their cousin is the fried extra firm, fried in corn oil. That's all, and our noodles. Pre-marinated salads would be our spicy stir fry.
Well, I was struck as I looked at the label for your base products as how few ingredients there actually are, which is always a very encouraging sign. You're not adding a lot, and it's the product, and it tastes good, and I think that would certainly have very broad appeal. So, Stephen, thank you for talking to Food and Health Facts again here in New York at the Plant-Based World Expo, and best of luck with everything in the future.
Thanks for having me.